welcome to my channel. It's Filipina Canadian. It's cooking time. It's weekend when I do some cooking. It's a little difficult during the week when working time, no. Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Filipina Canadian. It's cooking day. It's the weekend. That's when I do some cooking. I have more time on the weekend, so I cook in the weekend. So today I'm cooking spaghetti, but instead of using a regular pasta, I'm gonna use a spaghetti squash, which is this one here. This is a spaghetti squash. So this is what I'm gonna use instead of regular pasta. Yeah, so join me cooking, and we're gonna be cooking the sauce and have fun. All right, thank you. All right, so it's time to brown the ground beef. So I'm gonna get that brown while I'm preparing my my onions and okay. So here comes the ground beef. So I'm gonna get that getting brown. This one here, get that brown, and get that brown while I'm chopping my onions. So let that brown. Separate it a little bit. Gonna turn the light on here. Separate it a little bit, and then let it brown. And then while I'm cutting my onions, my peppers. There you go. Let that brown for a bit while I'm cutting my vegetables. Here you go. Yeah, so while I'm waiting for that to get brown, and I have just gonna cut my vegetables. Hi, so this is my spaghetti squash, so I'm gonna give that a wash, and here we go. And I'm gonna get this cook in the microwave. Sometimes of these stickers, they I just have to remove it. I don't know how is that gonna cook. I don't want that cook in the microwave, right? So I just pretty much, it's best that you cut this spaghetti squash crosswise instead of a lengthwise. You want to avoid that because you need to have that that effect of the spaghetti squash to be on a string, right? You don't want it chopped. I mean, you can have it chopped, you know, but I'd prefer to have that kind of look of a spaghetti, like a regular spaghetti. So just cut it crosswise in the middle like that. There you go. So this is how it looked like inside the spaghetti squash. Is like that. So this is what I meant. So it's best to cut it crosswise so the string goes around like that. So when it's cooked and then scoop it out, you know, the string will be like nice and long. But if you cut it lengthwise, so then the string would be cut it this way, right? So it will be cut it letter C, right? So then that's the length that you get of the spaghetti squash. But if you have it in an oblong, in a circular cut, then your spaghetti squash will be nice and long. So it's pretty much the same as a regular squash. So you just kind of like scoop out the seeds like that. Scoop it out like that. And then look it in the microwave. Look it in the microwave for our microwave is set it on potato. So I usually just cook our either potatoes or squash. We just hit this potato, which is I think it's 5 minutes. I think it's 5 minutes cooking. So yeah, so it's like that. So you just scoop the seeds out like that, and just like that. I don't put anything. I don't put butter or anything. So just put it upside down in your dish like this. Put it upside down and cook it in the microwave. So when it's cooked, just take that out from the microwave, and then same thing, you have to scoop it out. You scoop out the flesh, which is the spaghetti. Squash spaghetti. So this is it. So this is ready to get microwave. I'll put it in the microwave. So when it's 5 minutes, I'll check it if it is cooked, and then I'll then it's okay. So the vegetables are now chopped. So here comes my garlic, my onion, and my chopped meat here that is already been browned. And this is the vegetables that I'm gonna use today. I'm gonna use carrots and bell pepper. So in the pot, we can add our olive oil in here. You can use olive oil, or you can use just it's a bit too hot, olive oil or vegetable cooking oil. So in goes the it's a bit too hot, so we just kind of put that away from the fire, from the heat. This is what I do if it is overheating. If it is way too hot, I'll just take it away from the heat. Turn the heat down a bit. Then in goes my onion. So here we go. So now that it cooled off a little bit, I will put back in the heat. On the heat like that, in the heat. All right, so here to saute my onions. So just add a little bit more of heat. So my microwave is telling me to check what I'm cooking here. So I'm gonna see how is it happening here. How you doing there? My squash is actually ready. Yeah, it is ready. So, okay, so that will wait for a bit. Alright. So let's continue sauteing the onion here. That should be good. So then I'll add my garlic here. There you go. And this is a time where I add my choice of spices. You know, I always like to use basil, dried basil. Use that a lot. I like a lot of basil. A wee bit of seasoned salt. And that's kind of saute a little bit and give it a little bit of more fragrance to the spices. So from here I'm gonna add my brown meat. There we go. I smell the basil. It smells so good. There you go. And then in goes my vegetables, which is nice color. My choice of vegetables today is spaghetti. For my spaghetti is carrots and bell pepper. Here you go. Okay, give that well incorporated. Give it saute a little bit. Okay, get that wilt a little bit. Give it a little bit of wilt. And then I'm gonna add the sauce. I'm gonna add that to my vegetables in my vegetable and meat mixture. There we go. Turn the heat down a bit. Give that a little mix. I try to use salt or pepper less as possible on my cooking. So because I still have a little bit of sauce left in the can, I usually add water like that, and kind of like try to get as much as you can from it. You know, like, why not, right? Instead of throwing it away. There. So majority of the sauce will be used, right? So I just gonna give it a little stir, like that. So, and then it goes to my vegetable and meat mixture. So that's how I cook my spaghetti sauce for tonight. This is a very sauce that has a lot of vegetable in it. And a little chunky today. I usually cut the vegetable a little smaller, but I'll go a little bit bigger today. So here we go. So I just let that simmer, and I'll show you the finished product when it's all ready to eat. Just give it a little bit of opening there to get it evaporated, so it won't get it too soggy. Alrighty, so when it's cooked, when it's all said and done, I'm gonna show you the finished product, and then we're gonna have dinner. So that's how it's look like when it's cooked there. So just kind of scoop it all out. So this is what I do. Just get a spoon, a fork, and just kind of like do like that. So kind of push them in the middle like that. And then that's it. Just like that. There you go. Put that here. Same thing with the other ones. So you just kind of like pull them away from the skin like that. Like that, and then like that. So okay, there's still a little bit more in the inside. I'd like to use it all up. Check this one, it's like a bowl. Oh, it's hot. So this is what I'm talking about here. So when it's all done, look at it. It's like a spaghetti. It's called spaghetti squash, but look at it. It's look like a regular. It's look like a regular spaghetti, isn't it? Like a pasta spaghetti. But you know, like it's a thought of having a pasta, right? But a little healthy alternative, right? See that? It's look like a spaghetti, isn't it? All right, so this is it. I got the right consistency that I like. Here you go. Look at that. It's full of vegetables. That's good. Who's hungry? We're gonna eat. All right, so I'm just gonna get my my stuff here ready, and we're gonna have some spaghetti using spaghetti squash instead of a pasta. It's a little healthier alternative. Oh, that was a little mouthful for me to say. All right, so this is my spaghetti, my spaghetti squash. Now I'm gonna add my sauce. Here you go. That's good. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of mozzarella cheese. Mozzarella. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of mozzarella cheese. There you go. A little sprinkle of cheese. You want some cheese here? That should be good. Very good. A wee bit of cheese would be good. And just because I have a lot of vegetables on my spaghetti, so I guess I'm allowed for an eggnog. Christmas time is coming. This is the time when we get eggnog, but this one is a little bit of healthier alternative to a very sweet eggnog. So it's called Holiday Nog. Again, I'm not sponsored to promote this product, but I bought it for my own use. It's so delicious. Dairy free. There's no dairy in it. It's actually good. I already had tried a little bit. So yeah, so I'm gonna get eggnog with my spaghetti. So but that much. All right, so we're gonna eat. Let's have some eats. Are you sure, sweetheart, you don't want it? That's not a good view. All right, so let's eat. So look at this. It's like a spaghetti, isn't it? Well, it is a spaghetti squash. So this is not the first time I have this. Thank you, Lord, for my food. Thank you.
Can you see who it is?
Oh, John and Karen.
Answer it.
It's on the video.
Oh.
Hello? Hello, how are you? Oh, not too bad. I just made these spaghetti using a spaghetti squash. Yeah, it's good. It's really light. You know, like I thought it's a little healthy alternative to pasta, and actually not bad. Yeah, I like the little it's you know, like it has the look of spaghetti. Yeah, so it's good. How are you? Yeah, I'm gonna pass the phone to Al. 1 second. I'll talk to you next time. I'm just doing a little bit of vlogging for here. All right, I'll pass the phone to him. Bye bye.
Hello?
Hello.
That's good.
Yeah, so let's
I
eat.
just got in the door 10 minutes ago. Yeah. I was up at mom and dad's. I came into their living room the hallway. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big job. It's a lot of walls and cutting in. So far it's been 3 days and 2 more.
I guess if it is your first time to eat, you know, this one,
It's
and
all
thinking
two
of
coats on
the
it.
comparison between pasta and vegetable,
Yeah.
I mean the spaghetti squash, you know, it's gonna be a big difference. But then if your mind is set onto that, like what I said, it's a little healthier alternative, and then you know, it's, you kind of get used to it. You can adjust to it. You want some spaghetti squash? No, 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 no. It's my food.
Yeah, Harry phoned this morning and asked, he says, it's down there, and I was talking to him. He says, I'm gonna come give you a hand. So I said, yeah, so the first coat's done. He's feeling better. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he was sick for almost a week. Yeah. Just
I'm actually hungry.
knocked him off his feet. Couldn't even think so because he was throwing up and it was like a flu bug or a virus or something.
My food.
That's what he figures.
This is not Rory's food.
Knocked him out. He couldn't do his golf or anything. So that was him for almost a week there. And he kept falling asleep during the day, so he'd stay up all night. He couldn't sleep. Just put his whole clock out of whack. But
It's almost like, actually,
so
it's almost like
relax.
angel food. No, sorry. Angel hair, like a thin pasta.
Especially going down the basement stairs, bringing stuff up and down. I know, it's the fear, yeah. So I got with Lauren's help today, I got the whole first coat.
I'm really hungry.
Because it took me just over 1 day, a day and a half to do all the cutting in. Yeah. So
We're really gonna be in trouble.
Angles, yeah, you have to go over it twice because sometimes you can still see it.
It's hard to believe this is the squash, isn't it? Look.
Yeah, so it's got it's a touch of just a shade of yellow. It looks white, depending on the light. That's what Mom chose. So compared to the green we used to have, it's totally different now. It makes the room feel a lot bigger. And the hallway.
This eggnog actually really tastes. It tastes eggnog, but they call it coconut.
Really great.
Coconut eggnog. It's good. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit. There. Huge one.
Yeah, because down there it gets even worse than up here sometimes.
Need a napkin.
Oh, it's gotta be.
There you go.
It's the other way around. Oh, okay. So it depends on the weather for tomorrow.
Well, this is almost like a mukbang, right?
And
Look at my plate, it's almost finished.
I never got a call back from the foot doctor yet. So Dawn told me the place that she went, so I'm going to call them this morning and make an appointment with them. Because Dawn had it too, apparently. Same thing. It's oh yeah, I was talking to Dawn, I was talking to you. Yeah, it's the plantar fasciitis, yeah.
Plantar
That's it, yeah.
fasciitis.
Yeah. Yeah, it's terrible.
It actually turned out really, really yummy.
Yeah. Yeah, simmer, yeah.
I finished it all.